one thing about Organo Gold is that they're marketing a coffee that is totally healthy. When I heard about that experience, it really blew me away. It was phenomenal. One thing I could not understand is how coffee, something that I was addicted to, and made it healthy. So what happened was, I had a friend of mine, I was going to a football meeting, and they asked me to come. They wanted me to do some type of fundraising, and they wanted me to build like a football program. And what happened was that I was not interested. Then a friend of mine that I had knew from years ago, from when I used to do it in Wilmington, Delaware, kind of said, listen, do you drink coffee? And I originally said, maybe a little bit in the morning. He said, well, listen, I got a coffee that's great. I want you to try it. It's great. I said, okay, well, I'll do that. Since we're having a meeting tonight, the lady that we were at her house, she said, you know what? I have some hot water. So long story short of it, a lot of us there have begun to experience this coffee. I noticed immediately in drinking it, I experienced something that was a lot different. This person had never shared with me that there was something in it like antidermal. See, that hadn't even came out. He had just shared with me that it was a healthy coffee. So I'm thinking it was just kind of like a good premium quality. And what happened was that after I drank one cup of coffee, I noticed another lady had drank tea and a few other things, and they started noticing that they weren't stiff. Another individual, sinuses cleared, and the whole 9 yards. I said to him, hey, listen, that was some pretty good coffee. Normally I would drink it, can I have another one? So he was kind of generous with it, and was like, well, here's a pack for now, and here's a pack for later. What had happened after that meeting, a lot of people there started flocking to him. I wasn't so easy. So what happened was I went home. I talked to my wife and said, hey, listen, there was this guy I met. And what he said was, he had this coffee. And I told him I didn't want it, and I brought it home and made this today. She said, oh God, what we got here? I said, no, this is good coffee. I shared it with her. We went to bed that night. We both thought we were going to be up, because normally we're regular iced tea drinkers. And as much as we like to drink it, we know at night we're going to be up half the night, battle, and trying to go to sleep. We both, that night, slept through the night. I could not understand, because me with sleep apnea, a man with issues, as you can see with my size, high blood pressure, sugar, all these things working. I have never really been able to nap more than an hour and a half. Sleeping 5.5 hours through the night was simply amazing. So I said, you know what? I think it was the coffee. My wife said, nah, I would start that. Could not have been the coffee. I said, well, I won't see. I get a phone call from the individual, and he says, listen, how was the coffee? I said, it was phenomenal. I think it was great. But listen, I slept all night. My wife don't think it was the coffee. He laughed and said, listen, drink another one today. Have a bowl of tea later. I'll talk to you on Friday. I couldn't wait till Friday. That Wednesday, called him back and said, listen, don't play with me anymore. What is it? He said, listen, I was waiting for you to call. It's Organo Gold. It's a company called Organo Gold. And what they have done is got rid of the caffeine that you have been saturated with, and got rid of it and replaced it with the Organo Gold, which is a recent mushroom that they have infused and put in the coffee. And nobody's ever heard of it. And I said, wow. I said, well, look, man, what more about it? And I tell you what, I'll come over to your house and we'll talk a little bit about it, and I'll bring you some more. And in doing that, I became in love with the product. And I had listened to him, and he immediately said, hey, this, you can get any time. Me as a marketer, I never said to him I was a marketer. I said to him, well, listen, how do I get this? Do I just buy it from you? He said, well, look, I'm building a team, I'm building a business, and you can actually market this coffee. I said, oh, that's what this is about. So I said, well, let me see what it's about. He started talking about the opportunities and all the health benefits and stuff, and I'm already a skeptic. So I did a little research. Actually went to www.rishi.com and started started doing my own research. And the more I studied, the more I really understood that this coffee, and this infused reishi mushroom with this coffee, was together godsend. Because what it was able to do and how it was changing lives. Because I've always had the herbal supplements in the habits, but I forget to take them. But I always knew I liked the coffee, I wouldn't forget that. So from a marketing standpoint, and just from an everyday life, it was phenomenal. So I was like, you know what? I can handle this. And when I don't want coffee, I can drink tea. And then I started looking online and started looking at the many products that they had. They had the cream and sugar, they had the mocha, and all these things that they had. So I had all these choices. So I was thinking it was just boring. You know what they say, if it's healthy, it's not good, it tastes nasty. Well, this is the first time I had experienced a company that had a product that, for one, you don't have to sell. Two, it honestly gives you great benefit. And three, you can actually create wealth. And I was like, how ironic is that? So I immediately said, hey, listen, I want to start playing with you. How do I get involved and get in this business? I got too many people I know that I want to tell about this. He said, well, I have a friend from California that's on his way back from California. I can get him to stop by your house. Can you get some friends together? I said, you said nothing but a word. I made about 4 or 5 phone calls. Who made phone calls? I had about 30 friends come to my house on a Monday night. He came and did a CMJ presentation. It was phenomenal. He broke it down well enough for me to see the opportunity. I made a conscious decision to get in the business. And I wanted to come in at a certain level because I understood one thing. I wanted some for myself. I wanted to be a product of the product. And I knew that, first of all, I had to be in love with what I was going to be involved with. Two, I knew that if I was going to get into the marketing part of it, I wanted to have enough to sell. One thing I understand about coffee marketing, period, you also want to have something to share. Because your share turns into sales and opportunities. You try to sell it, no opportunity. You share it, opportunity. The sample technique at this company and how we use it to generate health and wealth is like no other company, I assure you. After 14 years of dealing with different marketing companies, I am going to keep it real. I have never seen nothing like it. I come here tonight to keep it real. Not in the fancy, shiny suits, trying to get people to buy into something that's not real. I didn't come with the suit trying to make people think that I'm something that I'm really not. I am a regular individual who sees an opportunity, who has found success, and is going abroad. And I have every right to be excited because it's happening for real. It's changing lives. Since then, I'm building a network team about as fast as anyone had ever did. I'm piquing the interest of thousands. I've created a store and working on a second one where it's a kiosk where people come and I'm actually marketing the coffee right from the store. And it's turning into sales, it's turning into prospecting where I'm getting many of people right coming into business. Almost getting too busy to keep up with it. So I wanted to share with people, those who are watching, that you want to listen to how this thing works. Marketing 101 with Organo Gold, for me, is such as such. I understand that in this, I have to bring it to people. I, for one, don't like to deal with the warm market. Some do, I don't. The warm market is this. You start out with people that you know and who you personally want to go to, family members and friends, and you ask them to support you, you share the product with them. They in turn come out, they come and drink it, consume it, come out to your CMJs or your parties, and then you try to develop a relationship with them in terms of coming into business. A lot of times that works. Oftentimes it don't. I understand the cold market. This is what's so great about this company. In the cold market, is that you don't even have to know what to do. Never seen it before. And you can go to them and say, listen, do you or somebody you know drink coffee occasionally? And the response is going to be, yeah. And I said, well, you know, it's funny, because simply everybody that I talked to and asked them, they have said, yeah. If it wasn't coffee, it was the tea. Or it was the hot chocolate. One of what we have, they occasionally drink it. But then I hit them with the next thing. Well, if I'm willing to share this with you, would you drink it? They said yes. Once they experience it for themselves, it does the work. You just check back with them. And I said, listen, did you enjoy the coffee? And just wanted to know what you thought about it and how you feel. Their response almost every time has been, that's a wonderful product. I wanted to know, can I get involved with it? Because I told my friends about it, and they're asking me about it. And I started laughing. And then that's when I tell them, well, listen, there's many ways we can do this. Because there's 4 steps to success. This is what I tell them. First of all, if you come in this business, be a product of the product. You consume it for yourself. Be real to everyone. You need to know what it'll do for you first. Because it's hard to market a product that you're not even part of yourself. Second thing is, you have to be willing to understand that when you're building a team, or you're going to get people in, you're going to need a certain amount of product in order to produce. How in the world you're going to be in business with coffee and you don't have anything to share? And how in the world you're going to be in a marketing company such as this and not have any for yourself or to share? You're simply just out of business. So you want to understand that concept. You want to have some for yourself, you want to have some to sell, and you want to have some to share. Simply by following those techniques, you will find success with dealing in this coffee industry, especially Organo Gold. I also want to share with you that the importance of understanding and reading and learning the information about reishi mushroom, about the Ganoderma. It does help. It is extremely important to always be prepared to know the difference. Don't be fooled by that. People will say to you, listen, what's the difference in your coffee and what I'm drinking? You need to have somewhat, you don't have to go to school for it. You don't have to get too smart. We're not asking you to be a scholar in this, but I'm asking you to spend just a little bit of time to get familiar with the basics of it. Because it will help you, because folks want to know. That's a strange name. Ganoderma. But simply, it helps when you know a little bit about it. Because when you share with the people, then they go, oh, well, I didn't know. And then you're offering them a comparison. That's why we have, anybody that comes in contact with me and my team, we have created a flyer, the information at the bottom. It just kind of talks about the healthy choice coffee and the regular. It breaks it down. Once folks read that, then they become injected. Now they're like, they're conscious. So even if you go back to the regular junk coffee, it kind of makes you wonder, well, should I drink this or not? So you're guilty of it. So most of the time they don't want it anymore. Now does it work for everybody? No, you always got a few just wants to be against the odds and you can't worry about that. But I bet you 8 out of 10, if they have any love for themselves, will continue on with the healthy process. This is why I know this thing is powerful. Also, too, what we want to also remember is that when you're marketing, you don't want to overtalk. You don't want to come across as being a scholar. You don't need to. If you don't know how to talk, you don't have to be great. You have people on your team that you can call, who you can get on one-on-ones. We can do one-on-ones at the house. We can create CJMs where we can come out, do presentations, or simply just allow them to read, be smart enough to take literature that you can copy and give them. This way it limits you from all the headache. We have powerful tools on our websites. I don't know about you and those who are watching, but I also have created a very big online situation with using coffeemillions.com. Shane Morantz has he's a master global webster. And what happens is he has, in marketing, has did things that I've never seen. He has created a masterful website that does essentially everything for you. It's where it gathers their attention, it walks them and prompts them all the way through each phase of the company. After they get done with the website, it even offers them all the opportunities. It talks about the 7 ways of getting paid. It goes to the whole free sampling thing. Then it even prompts them for the sign up at the end. On top of that, it will send automatic responder emails to that individual who goes to your website. Reminders. It changes. It sends a phone call from Shane Perez talking about the you experience watching the film. It kind of gives them more. I have never seen a website from a company that is so divine. If you don't believe me, go to GKNOWBest.coffeemillions.com. That is GKNOWBEST.coffeemillions.com and see for yourself. And on there, it'll take you all the way through. It'll even let me know that you were there. Hey, ask for a free sample, I'll send it right out to you. So I just wanted to share that with you. Our business tools are top of the line. Our website, if you go there, our original Organo Gold site, is full of information. Down the bottom of the page, it has all kind of affiliate sites you can go to that tells you a little bit about the company. On there, you can shop the products. You either can join, you can order, and get dropped to your home step. That's another thing. People that are marketers, we have the best back office. It controls and runs your whole entire business. People can go on your website, simply order. You don't have to know them. You don't have to get bothered by it. You don't have to have all this sitting at your house. It will ship it directly right to their house. With that being said, knowing how powerful this company is, would you agree that you have been with other companies that are less fortunate? Now you have an opportunity to come with a winner. Not about being on stages, looking at a whole bunch of people you think they got money and they don't, when it's really only 2 out of 1,000 that do, but you're acting like it. No, this is an opportunity for you to empower yourself. This is the company that actually gets you paid. This is the that I experienced that actually you see it in your paycheck for those who do the qualifications and things that are required. And it works. Every week and every month. I love it. It also has its own credit card, its own debit card that you can be paid through. You can market it going through your bank. And it just go on and so forth. That's why you can tell with the energy that I'm sharing with you tonight, this is a great choice. Organo Gold is your healthy choice coffee company that has the greatest marketing concept and compensation plan that I have seen like never before. So now that you experienced this video, I'm asking you, haven't you been away too long? Now that you've heard this, make that healthy choice and get involved. Go to your nearest distributor, whoever had told them, I have made a healthy choice. How do I get in? What must I do? And last but not least, remember, they have the promo packs. Let me explain to you very quickly how you make a choice about this company. You can come in as a gold member, as I, at the very beginning. It goes for about $1,300, but this is what happens. You create that in volume. When you buy, you get the product. This is not one of those sales companies that you pay your money and they say, see you later. You actually get your worth in coffee. On top of that, you have enough for yourself. You have enough to sell. You have enough to share. That is your ultimate way of starting. You also have your next one, which is your silver pack. Your silver allows you to do pretty much the same, but the gold has a 20% override. Your silver has 15%, and it has half the profit. So you'll need to re-up and get more, a lot faster than you would with gold. Then you also have the bronze pack, which is about $149, and then with the $49.95, everybody has to obtain that because that's your business kit, that's your portfolio, all your applications, and your rights to have your website absolutely free for a year. Now, with that, what I call the bronze pack, it's kind of like a family pack for yourself. There's enough on there pretty much to keep you and your family going for the really not a whole lot. You can do much more than that, but you can upgrade from bronze to silver or from silver to gold anytime within 60 days. So that's not a problem. Also, too, last but not least, you can come in distributor. It's $49.95. You simply get your business kit, which is your portfolio with all your applications, your brochures, and also you get your website for a year. You don't get product with that, but it does allow you to buy the product at the same price as everybody else would. And then you can take and retail it for whatever you want to mark it up to be. You can keep it at the same price your website has, or if you market it in your store, or wherever you want, you can upsell it 100%, or whatever you feel you're comfortable with selling it. That's the advantage of Organo Gold. It doesn't matter how you get in, getting in where you're comfortable the most, and being able to do what you want to do with the product is what it's all about. Not a force company, not a company that'll pressure you, but a company that gives you the choice to be in control at every step of the way. Again, my name is George Walker, and I thank you